You're dead!
What it do, guys? Today we got a GvG, and we're gonna be using positional units, as in this unit need to be in the front in order for this to work, which is gonna be Barunka, the only one. And we're gonna be mainly playing with Rize because she kind of need to be in the back, and then any other characters that we kind of use that need to be in some sort of positions. If I gotta find them all, I don't remember how many there are, but there's stuff like that. But other than that, you can skip ahead if you want to see it, but we'll be yapping about the balance patch notes. It's gonna be coming up tomorrow, technically, because Sid, I will just talk about Wonder Sid, why nobody don't play with him. He's getting an EE and also a mid. Funny enough, I saw one yesterday during the preliminary battles. I was like, oh wow, the mid. So I find that funny that those two is actually getting the EE. Alright, so I saw a mid gets some good stuff. She gets 10 speed. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be gunning for 10 speed, right? What's her base speed right now? I don't have a mid. Wait, she becomes 120. Is it 127 like one of the fastest speed units of the game? I don't know. K-Ron's 129. She's a little bit off if you get 10 speed for a mid, but 127 speed would be great for a mid, in all honesty. So Zephyr, well, using Zephyr, increase combat readiness by an additional 5%. Okay, attack the enemy with a fan, increase combat readiness to the caster by 10%. How much is it going by? I'm assuming 15%. So 20% if you get the E for that. That doesn't sound, but if you go like a counter fast a mid for no reason. Who would do such a thing? Alright, other than when using Zephyr, the same effect applies to the ally with the highest combat readiness is set for the caster. Now this seems good, like after you use, like if there's a Selene on the enemy team and you don't want to use a non-attack, you could like potentially just boost them up by 15% because not the 5%, but you can boost them up by 15% and hopefully they overlap the person that goes next. If a mids happen to be up there, right? Increases attack greater, it gives it greater attack instead of attack. So it potentially give them swift action, so 50% combat readiness. And it gives greater attack. Is it only one except for the ally, for the caster, and great swift actions, increases attack? Okay, so give them greater attack. That's not bad. I wish it had something to do with her S2, which is, you know, well, this is already 20%, well, 25% combat readiness increase, and it grows extra turn and skill modifier to everybody. Why would they want to make that better? But I do like the extra, you know, combat readiness to the also the highest ally. All right, we got Sid. He got more effectiveness, which is always good. I like effectiveness, and his meta is going to be full effectiveness because Tanira is about to send us to the nether region. So we got natural storyteller. I'm assuming this is his S2, right? Increase the combat readiness of the caster by 20% when using continuous strike. So when somebody uses a AoE, right? When somebody uses an AoE, he uses continuous strike where he reduce the combat readiness by 20%, and he increased the combat with the highest combat, the ally with the highest combat by 20%. So this will also move him up by 10%. I'm pretty sure. I mean 20%. So everybody just moves up. Amplifies the combat readiness increase and decrease value of continuous strike by 10%. So instead of 20%, it'd be 30%, which is a lot bigger, in all honesty. And his narrative's retcon is his S3, decrease combat readiness of all allies by 15% using. So I give it like the what is it, Pirate Flan, where she S3. I don't think S3 will push him back, but say S3 now push him back when he reads him a story. The S3 give him a bomb, blow him up, and push him back. That's not bad. I think all these are actually like really good, depending on how you go with Sid. By the way, if he's like an initiator or a bridge, you go like push him back. He also pushes up. He's going to go next and stuff like that. If you have him like speed tune, you can do that. Amplify the combat readiness increase in value, so you can push somebody back further. And the next person to go in line, let's say like a Straz or something like that, could definitely go back up. Or you can have something like what's her name? The new YN, the limited YN that's coming up next, right? She get moved up, and then actually, if you use this for her, use the first part, you can move up. Set use the S3, which will trigger Young, or you can use the S3 to knock her back further, and then you know you do your thing, you blow them all up. There's another thing I don't understand. What is this? Shop normal? Are they added to the shop, or is this gonna be like a pay to win thing? What do you mean by 500 cost and the purchase limit is 50? Can we just buy Molagors now? I don't understand that meme, but anyway, let's get into GvG. You guys will probably tell me. Game number 1. We got the positional units. We got Taiwan. You guys know that somebody need to be in the back in order for this to work. As like I said, I don't remember all the units that need to be in positions. I think they changed before I try again. I think they changed Bologna where she kind of had to need to be in the back. Now she just got to be anywhere, right? Yeah. So we got Taiwan to put in the back because they got a stun unit here. And when I try this most of the times, 50% of the time she don't have an immunity. He always misses stun, but we always get defense broken. We need to get stunned in order for this to work. And also we brung Ilya because I don't upgrade this because I'm too lazy to. But I want to change her actually. I don't play with her often, and she's on injury, but I should honestly change her a little bit. Even though she's usually banned. But we got Ilya. And then bottom we got Barunka. You guys all know her, love her, and whatnot. She has no crit chance, but I feel like she's gonna crit the most with 200 effect res and the dual attack chance. We're gonna be dual attacking. We also have Rize Hawkeye. Took her out of the waiting room. She needs somebody to be in the front in order for this to work, where the unit in the front is attacked by a single target, which is most of them are single target, besides the one that yells at me all the time. So they have a 30% chance for reduction, well 30% reduction with ally in the front, which is good. And the health is higher after that. She dispels all buffs and stuff like that and get Hawkeye. You guys can read this. She's been around for a while. Actually dispels all buffs for the target and decrease combat rate by 50% before granted immunity for 2 turns. Exploding weak points once to the caster and the foremost unit. And that's one just afflicts target, which I feel like they should utilize target a little bit more, in all honesty. And then we also have Litica. She's just here because I need another filler. Because usually the people that need to be in positions are front or back. That's not something to say they need to be side or anywhere else. Usually front or back. So we're gonna go with this. So I'm assuming their C Polity is gonna be up. Yep.
Was meant to bring you here.
So we're gonna get pushed back and stuff like that. It's a no effect res. Hopefully we do get stunned and not just defense broken.
Let's see what you can do.
I wanna
We're not done.
miss both. How you do that? Okay, what is seal him in the off chance that we do happen to, you know, counterattack from any of these mischiefs?
Do I need my sword?
We're going to S3 to give us this. We're going to lose Ilya off of this. Yeah, Taiwan he's like a truck, actually. Please don't hit another Mercedes. I'm already upset that every time whoever I put in the back, don't get stunned. She has no effect res. 15% is sometime a curse. I think I resisted it. And a one person that's like she's not gonna get stunned, right? She got stunned. We honestly needed that S2. Whatever. We keep her around. We don't got many positional units in this game. That's so unlucky. Yeah, we're gonna S2. She's on Elbrus. That's good to know. We can dispel all buffs. So let's dispel this. I know she's on Elbrus, so she's not gonna come back. So unless she's effect res.
I can do it too. Heretics will be punished.
I want to S3 her. But her chance of count, if I hit somebody else, she's gonna Elbrus. We're gonna send her back. Here's the thing, I'm hoping we get the elegant candles so we get defense break. With her, we killing Miki now.
You ready for this? Let's bet on who's faster, yeah?
And hopefully, since we got since we got skill notifier, we could probably end her before something stupid happens.
What are you looking at?
And since it's a single target, she takes some reduction because of Rize.
Make my day.
I know I'm 100% crit chance, so I actually cannot hit her. Here's the thing, guys. Do I go... Does she have Dust Devils? That's the thing. If I hit her, well, here's the thing. If I hit her, she can counterattack me, and then she will also counterattack Rize. That's the thing I'm worried about. If we hit her, she can counterattack, and we get provoked. But if we shoot her and get her below half, then she could, well, she will overlap her just because she got hit. Okay, I'm gambling on this one. No Dust Devils.
Let my guard down. You the one who hurt my family?
All right.
Faster!
All right, good.
Is it time to
Good.
draw the sword?
All right, that worked out better. We got her. That's why I was worried about the counterattack that she might be. We lost Liddy.
I'm here.
All right. That's what I was worried about. I was like, we could have hit her, and then she would have counterattacked what So Ling, because she has a 30%. She also has an Elbrus in her kit. I'm pretty sure, right? I think she does have an Elbrus in her kit, and she's also on counter, as you saw. So I was like, ooh, that's why I wanted to bring Atlanta, but I was like, I might need to restrict so they won't counterattack, and then I should have pushed her back first. Game number 2. Obviously, we didn't bring Rize because there's no way we can fit in this, but we brought some more situation position units. So we got Jacko. I'm pretty sure you guys all know whoever's in the back row will get the change of Chiron. I'm gonna call it the chains. And we brought Ross. I'm pretty sure you guys all know that somebody have to be in the back row in order for him to give a barrier to ally in the back row when their HP is 50% or less. Will give a barrier to the unit in the back row. I like that there's some become more units. And then bottom, we got Kitty, Bad Armin, or Kitty. Pretty much whoever's in the front row get 50% crit damage, but also they will counterattack for their stuff. And if they redirect, provoke, and stuff like that, we'll double the chances. We could bring... Rize does have a... Rize needed to be in the back for this to work. Okay, we can't. So we're going to bring this group. I was saying, can we bring Rize and put her in the front, but she kind of needed to be in the back for the unit in the front. So I was thinking about that. So anyway, we're going to get rid of her. Because I'd rather not get shot multiple times. So Jacko will just dunk on her, like just, even if it's a miss. And chuck that. Oh no! Why you threw it at her? This is gonna connect. All right, we gotta kill her. This is all part of your play. More.
If I must fight.
This will always give it to Elagos, but if it connects, it won't mean nothing. Okay, we're to S2 to give us an immunity. I was hoping he didn't counterattack. But here's the thing, he has to miss his S3 on the 2 squishiest units that I have, or it won't mean nothing. What's it? If I see triple crit. Okay, Jacko.
I think you'll regret this. I'd appreciate it.
Here I go.
Mature sunglasses, so he's not on.
I'll protect you.
What's his face? I honestly want to get rid of this. I don't have S3. But give us some percent since we're all Earth units. He's gonna go for Jacko.
Get rid of them. Take care.
If Jacko wasn't stunned, maybe Rawson. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I think you'll
Shoot him! Alright. Alright. We did it. I was hoping the bomb would go on a Mort, but it need to be less HP.
Sharpened spear.
So we're gonna get the seal on us.
I'm just doing my part.
Which we could seal her. We could push this up, but I kind of want her seal to go away. So we'll give them all this.
Power of mine. It will change everything.
Ooh, got crit damage buff.
This little rat.
And I feel like I want to S3. We get S1, but the chance of provoking only 55% chance. Why is this such an odd number? Why is it 55% chance? Why is that such a why is that such an odd number? Or we get S3 to provoke into her. So yeah, we're gonna provoke into her because she might be taking a S3 to the face.
Do it together.
And now we sealed her.
Is that all you've got?
Oop. Hopefully we strip off all this.
I smell living creatures.
We could just kill her. Damn. Yeah, let's kill her off right now.
Let them escape. Disappear.
We're gonna kill her off now, or try to. You should have effect, right? It's like we're not stripping off the immunity or anything, or we're just not connected. Oh, it's gonna wait. Why did it go to her? Dude, now did we strip off now the immunity after all that tries?
I'll take you down a peg.
So we'll see if we can provoke.
I have no more business.
That's good. But she might die for additional damage. Good. We got a seal. Okay, now we can kill her in the back row. We're gonna scoot up now because of this. And now that we since I've got an S3, we will get an extra turn from this.
Your existence.
I wish Kitty was honestly better, but I wish her provoke wasn't such an odd number. We're gonna guarantee soul burst so she doesn't S2 us.
Is that all you've got?
I was hoping she'd go into Kitty, but they did not. Okay. That was for the first game. He was helpful. Alright. Good. Alright, game number 3. The standard team, we got Alicia, which she's going to kick somebody. She is on injury, and she has her own artifact, so she get an extra 15% critical strike, even though she's at 86, so she's at 100%, which is honestly nice. And we got Young Senya, the dual Young Senya thing. I'm pretty sure you guys know what Young Senya does by now. Also got Elvira, so they don't proc theirs. Why am I trying harder than preseason? But this time we got Rize. She don't need to be in the back row, but somebody need to be in the front row. Where's it happen? So we brung Abigail, and it only works for a single target. Now Abigail is somewhat effective, so we can put the curse on Sheltier. She's low. And in the back we got Yuha. So since she's an Earth unit, Sheltier is going to be going for Yuha. So we'll see how well this goes and see what we can do in the situation. I'm moving for the bottle because I wanted to bring Senji so they don't revive. And because I don't know if Rize has the damage to like legitimately kill him quick enough before she revive them all. But we'll see. So we're gonna roar time, Dialga style. She is on injury. And we'll S3 and push her up. And look at it, we're all on top of each other. Jesus.
Listen for once when I say it's dangerous.
We could S3. Or would S1 to see if we get defense break to put some injury, some big injury on him. Since he's kind of scales with his max HP. The lower the max HP, the better. We're gonna S3 this, just because. It's gonna get cleansed off anyway, and I highly doubt. Well, if more does things and stuff like that. Okay, she has 2,900 HP, which is okay, and he still has 2,300. Damn, he had a lot of HP, 2,300. So we still could get feared here. Yeah, they got feared. They still got feared. I don't know if Young Sia can come out of this. The thing is, we need we need her to come out of her fear on the first try. She need to wake up.
You're not dead yet.
Boop. Provoke.
Surprised much?
I don't want to hit Young Senya, but they're gonna go for Elvira since she's the lowest of the HP. And Beguile, It should really give the guy some more
What a pathetic
uses.
joke.
Hopefully we don't get stunned here. She's put up more injury, so this is gonna be bubble maker. We get rid of more quick as possible. We do have a soul burst, so this could guarantee
Leave me alone.
our stuff. God, I was hoping he didn't counterattack.
Raise your sword.
I was like, he won't counterattack on this, right?
Senya, what are you doing here?
So we're gonna defense break. We're gonna soul burn, defense break.
I'll smash that air.
And we need to try to get rid of them as quick as possible. The S3 will definitely do way better just because, one, it will give us 50% combat readiness and a defense buff, but most of us don't really need that since you know what I'm saying, it's about to proc. And we're losing we're losing all of our HP. Not most, all of our HP. If we can get rid of this,
How incompetent.
good.
I expect a reward.
Go back home this instant.
Can we? I don't think we can scoot up by time. So I don't think the 50% combat readiness would be enough to scoot up before
So this should be enough.
we get it. But do the additional damage workout. Yeah, we might be able to kick her.
What a
Okay, I say we might be able to kick her. Good.
Okay, let me give it a try.
Yeah. I'll say we get S3 to try to get enough soul burn so we can guarantee a defense break on her.
Yeah.
Because I think she's going to S3 also, right? So let's just try to do as much damage as possible so we can try to get rid of her as quick as possible before Elvira die.
This bread will make you feel better.
You look like a treat.
Elvira might be able to lap.
Could you listen for once?
Yeah, Elvira's going to lap before she goes. So now we got enough time for Elvira to get an S3 so we don't lose her, but this is the last thing, depending on who it kicks. Okay, good. Alicia taught her a lesson. Told her to go back to home. Don't be one of the forest in this random side story that we got. So we're gonna get Spirit in the back. By Spirit in the back, I mean we're gonna take a ow.
Don't be afraid.
Here's the thing.
It's hard, isn't it?
I think she resisted this, but it put some injury on her. And with enough damage, what we might be able to kill.
End you.
Because when she goes, I think we might be able to get enough damage for what a curse might be able to. If Rize is faster, we should be able to do that. If Rize is faster, she's gonna. I think Rail's gonna prioritize reviving over healing her. Or I think she revived the last person that died.
Reach the depths of your heart.
I don't know how reviving works. Is it the first person to die or is it just random? Oh,
Could I not?
that's not good.
Don't get your hopes up.
That's not good. We gotta take care of her.
Another insect.
It's gonna be hard when I can't get to her.
I didn't want it to come to this.
Do we soul burn now? Yes. We need soul burn to do as much damage as possible so the curse can kill her again. I don't think we're gonna make it in time.
Oh, you want me to give you a meaningless death? Were you waiting for me?
Damn. I was like, I don't think we're gonna make it in time. And I think she already went, so we don't have our immortality. And I think because she's the lowest,
Oh, what's the matter?
she's gonna prioritize using S2 on her, which is annoying.
I will protect everyone.
Or her.
Do not be afraid.
I think we have enough effectiveness. If Rize has her S3, we could kill her through the escort and whatnot. I don't think we're fast enough. That curse was my only salvation. And our S3 is elemental advantage is 100% hit. Well, it's not elemental advantage, but it's 100% hit chance. So it's gonna hit Rize. Damn, it was close. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too fast. Well, we wasn't fast enough to knock the cursor again. If we got the proc from you, if we got the proc from you to see her pushing our team up, then maybe we might have like cursed her just enough to actually do enough damage. But that's about it. Okay, let's try in not GvG, but RTA. All right, we got a Rize game. Well, we got Solitaria and stuff like that. I don't know what they're gonna go ban Says. Says is like the biggest damage dealer on this team by far. Besides Rize, if she get up there. But here's the thing, we don't gotta use an extra turn to actually proc Benny Morrow. We could just kill him. We could just kill him in all honesty. And I don't know who to put in the front. I think the person I'm gonna put in the front is probably her. Cause he don't need to be in the front. Do increase damage and whatnot. Do you give everybody HP or do you want more effectiveness? We'll got an S1 for this turn. We can wait a whole turn to use our S1. Unless they all have immunity. But we're gonna save our S3 and we do have a soul burn. Hopefully, I'm glad what they did to top my Lulica where we don't have to use S2 to S3. We get this S3 soul burn. Even though attack buff would be, did she give attack buff?
Alright, let's do this.
Let's see.
You're not bad. But you're no.
So we're gonna see if we can push herself up at this point.
Being popular is so exhausting.
We're gonna S3. We're not gonna S1.
I hope you enjoy yourself.
If I must fight.
This will give immunity to Rize, right? Rize has a, she gave immunity to herself. Do we go for a defense break? Yes, we're risking it.
This is fun.
Wait, she has a highest attack. Oh! But we got immunity now, so that's actually pretty good. Rize, no! Rize, no!
Steadfast resolve. We can secure our victory. Are you ready?
So we'll just get rid of this.
I need some me time.
And we'll see if we get a debuff, like, I don't know, anything minus attack, a stun would be very beneficial.
I'll protect you.
And since we do have this soul burn, we could soul burn and hope we get another defense break. Or try to get a defense break.
Not.
Oh, he's blinded. But that still doesn't help us in the slightest. He's on 3Fs. Like, he's gonna Hell Flare now, but we gotta hope that it miss. Unfortunately, Rize got hit though, but
Victory is mine.
I always keep
all right.
my word.
All right, we got a Rize game. That was better than last time because they didn't let me pick Rize. But we got a Rize game. It's not bad, but there's a lot of things you gotta think because the meta shifted. But I'm assuming he just picked a count on my team, and that's what hurt it since I just first picked Ross and Solitaria for no reason. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys around. Peace.